Hello beautiful people, welcome to Show Love Celebrity News and Updates, where we bring you the right updates. If you are new here or if at all you are just passing by for the first time, please take some minutes of your time to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you will not miss any of my uploads. Over the past 20 years, tennis has been dominated by players like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic. With 66 Grand Slam titles between them and countless more, these three have dominated the ATP tournaments. But as they say, all good things must come to an end, and so have their time. With Federer set to retire in 2022 and Nadal set to retire as well, Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner have taken over. But what about Djokovic? According to the ATP Legend, the Serbian tennis player is not ready to disappear. Greg Rusedski recently offered his thoughts on the current developments in men's tennis, explaining how rising stars, especially Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner, are beginning to assert themselves on the big stage. In a recent episodes, he talked about the great achievements of both players and said, they've looked up to the big three, Djokovic, Federer and Nadal. The records they've created is just astonishing. Rusedski points out that Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz are improving, winning majors and pushing boundaries. Jannik Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz have each won 2 Grand Slam titles this year. However, when it comes to Novak Djokovic, Rusedski insisted that he is still a force to be reckoned with. While recalling Djokovic's recent loss to Sinner at the Six Kings tournament, Rusedski suggested by saying that he's the guy who's still going to be part of the mix, and he was absolutely gutted to lose to Sinner because he had a chance at 3-all in that final set break points. Just pushed a forehand a little bit. Could have been more aggressive on the break point. This was the final of the Six Kings tournament, where Djokovic lost in a 3 sets to the Italian. The final score of the match was 6-2, 6-7-0, 6-4. Djokovic's close match against Jannik Sinner showed he is still capable of competing. Rusedski also urged fans not to underestimate him. As Rusedski concluded, Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner are the men he will beat this year at the Grand Slams, but he reminded that Djokovic is still in the race. What has helped Novak Djokovic and others stay at the top for so long? Another former world number 3 also has the answer to this question. Guillermo Coria, former world number 3 and winner of 9 ATP titles, highlighted in an interview with Marca what makes Novak Djokovic, along with fellow legends Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, different when it comes to longevity and continued excellence in tennis. According to the former great, the key lies in their humility and adaptability, qualities that have helped this trio maintain their supremacy for so long. Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic had the humility to adapt to changes in racket, strings, training session. That's why they have been 3 phenomena that are difficult to match. Novak Djokovic's ability to evolve with advances in equipment, combined with his rigorous approach to adapting training techniques, is essential to his long-term success. This openness to change has made the big three, Federer, Nadal and Djokovic, such extraordinary figures in tennis history, such that, as the former world number 3 has said, they are unlikely to return, meaning it will be difficult for anyone to replicate their sustained level of dominance. Meanwhile, Djokovic continues to show his mettle against young talent. His adaptability remains one of his greatest assets. It gives him the edge he needs to stay at the top of the sport, even as tennis and its tools continue to evolve. Thank you for watching to the end. If you have something to tell us about this video, leave your comment on the comment section below. Your comments matter a lot. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video and share.